Alright, welcome back everybody. This is part 2 of the previous episode where I did the Mega Yacht and the Black. The next ship is going to be the UNSC Spirit of Fire, and like I said before, this is by SkyLord Luke, also known as Tank 11 Kamikaze, I think is how that's all pronounced. And again, I have not seen this one, and I'm not like super up to date with all of the Halo stuff. Obviously it's from Halo because it's a UNSC, so I don't know how accurate this is, but I know it's big and it's gray and it looks good. There's a lot of details on it, lots of armor plating, which is obviously going to be important. I have no idea what these are, maybe just piping, something like that. And again, having like not known the ship myself, it's kind of hard to judge it. Wait, is that gravel? Or some sort of earth? Yeah, okay, that's how you got the different shades of gray. Again, I don't know how accurate this is because I haven't ever seen it. I do like that he did the ice crystals around the edges of the hangar doors here, because then it looks like it's a shield that's actually, you know, there rather than just being open, you know. So that's really cool. I love this gantry crane and little mech bots. What? That's awesome. Very nice. So there's those guys too, cute little mechs, something like that, little workers. Let's go ahead and finish around the tour on the outside, and then we will continue. Nice bracing around that door. Yeah, good addition. Excellent details there. Now this is a fair amount different than the Black, which was the big ship last episode. So it's kind of hard to. I'm not going to compare the two because they're very different. They're big ships, but they're very different ships. If I'm not mistaken, that is the UNSC crest right there. Quite nicely done for being, you know, blocks. Holy crap, that's really good. Spirit of Fire written up there. I don't... Okay, so it looks like the armor plating is intended to be rough because all of this, like, inner, softer, if you will, stuff has nice wedges on it, but then all the armor's got, you know, these rough edges. Oh, there are some wedges on there. Okay. So yeah, really nice job there. Really makes it look quite strong and tough, which is obviously the point because it's a giant Halo battleship thingy. I don't know, but I really like it. Really cool lines up here in the front. I like how it, you know, starts out wide and tapers down. Obviously that's from the original design, I presume. Nice cannon thingies there. I don't know what this is. Maybe like a lower bridge. Something like that. I have no idea. It's a big empty room. No clue. But yeah, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and head on inside the hangar bay now that we've gotten a pretty good shot of this thing. Let me just back up a little bit so I can get probably a thumbnail from that. And alright, we're going to go ahead and head inside. So here we go. Let's head in these lower doors this time, which I think it all connected anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I would like to try this one out. Okay, so more of a small area down here as far as, you know, with these barriers in the way. Because, you know, it's got the big cranes up there. Nice work with all of the, like, he contrasts well inside because, you know, outside it's very gray, obviously. But inside he's got that, the brown hull, which really makes it look nice because it's a good contrast with the kind of dull grays. But even with the grays, he breaks it up really well using that stone or whatever it is, because it's, you know, it's not just one color of gray the whole time. It breaks it up, it changes it, so it, you know, your eye is not just, you don't get bored essentially. Like you're not just stuck staring at nothing. You can kind of dart around to the different areas. It's kind of hard to explain. But he's got these little recesses in the floor. Great use of the wedges over here, because then that creates that structured look, makes it look way stronger, and even the ribs up here too. Really nice job. So I'm pretty sure he's probably got a, it might be a building progress video, or it may just be like a kind of a showcase for himself. But be sure to head over to his channel. Like I said, I'll link down below. That way you guys can go and see that. Maybe he did a progress video. I don't know, but it'd be really cool to see, you know, how this thing progressed, you know, in the first steps to what it is now, which is really cool. All right, so how am I going to get up there? Looks like that's it right up there. So let's go ahead and head all the way up here. And again, kind of like I said with the last ship, flying around is really deceiving, because then when you actually get out and like get in the gravity, then you realize how big these ships really are. So let's actually go find a gravity block, which I just flew by. So yeah, now this is the ship. That's a long way to fall. Oof, I almost did it too. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over this way first, because I'm curious. Yeah, this thing's pretty sizable. Hop in the mech. Yeah! I'm a worker bot. Nice details up there. I'm curious as to what this is. Oh, that's going to be the bridge is going to be up there. Yeah, the course right up there. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to run the opposite way, because this is probably going to have its own episode, just because it's that huge. So it'll probably be a little bit shorter than usual, but still going to have its own, because this is a part 2. So there is that classroom, maybe something like that. Looks like it at least. Although I'm not entirely sure, since the like lights are offset, it doesn't look like a screen. But I don't know. Not sure what it is. Again, I really love how the hanging lights turn into like those rod things. Really, really cool stuff. No idea what these are. Okay. So heading on towards the back, where there is maybe that's supposed to be like a medical insignia, or not. That's why there's a red X on the floor. I was wondering, and that means don't go in there. Okay, gotcha. So some red lights around that would definitely help as well, just to kind of, you know, signify, hey, don't open this, because yeah, you know, you just sucked out you and the entire crew inside. All right, let's head down here. I don't think there was a door back here, was there? No, I guess not. Okay, so wait, then what was in the back? Was this thing hollow? No way, this thing's that hollow. I guess we'll find out when we get to the core. Okay, so heading up, I've got more gantry cranes. Like I said, I could not talk today. Or at least I think those. Yeah, there's the crane right there. I'm not seeing a walkway, so I'm just gonna make one. Really liking all the piping, because it, you know, bends realistically around doors. It doesn't, because if you just had it where it just went straight back, it'd be like, oh cool, it's a pipe. But since it like actually bends around it, really nice details. Okay, so that's going to be going up. So let's go forward first. No, actually, let's go up first, because the core is straight up there. All right, got a nice little view back here. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that one. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, so that's the one that's going back into the hull. I remember seeing those doors from the outside. Man, this thing is huge. You could fit so many ships in here, which, I mean, I imagine is the point. At first I thought this was a battleship, but it's become fairly apparent that it's more of a carrier, maybe, well, I don't want to say frigate, because frigate kind of implies small, but maybe some kind of like cargo and carrier ship thing, like a supply ship almost. Because yeah, it doesn't seem like it's as military focused as some of the other ships that I know about. Granted, my ship knowledge for Halo is fairly limited. I know of like 3 ships, and that's about it. Got a nice medical logo going on up there. Not sure what's going to be. Oh, it's a stasis chamber. Well, not stasis chamber. It's some sort of a. It's either like the CAT scanners or some sort of like quarantine room, maybe. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Not totally sure why the desks are facing inward, and there's, I mean, obviously the beds are important, but I'm not sure why these are here. I just don't know. Whatever. Okay, so, and I know people are going to be jumped down my throat about stuff that I say or do or don't do or don't know, but you guys are just going to have to deal with it, because it's the first time I've seen it. And I don't know about Halo ships, so you guys can just handle that. Like these, I'm guessing, are going to be crew quarters. Looks like it. Probably all of them. Yep. Okay. Let's see over here. Maybe more crew quarters. No, this is a different room. Oh, okay. We found the cafeteria. You can always tell, because the majority of people, at least, always use different terrain blocks for food. So you get like different colors of goop. Although these are just hull blocks, so never mind. Normally it's like different terrains, but it still works. Okay, head down here. I don't know why you wouldn't have chairs on. Well, I guess that'd kind of get in the way of the doors, wouldn't it? Never mind. Okay, let's see where this giant door goes. Okay. To a big window, I guess. So I'm not sure the entire interior is done. Oh, there's a block missing right there. But it is, I mean, there's a lot of it, and there's a lot of ships, so there's a lot to cover, which, in my experience at least, once you get a ship like this size, you start to like run out of ideas for things to do with the interior because there's just so much of it. So it's hard to, you know, actually fill it up properly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to head to the bridge. There's the core right there, so yeah, it shouldn't be too tough. Although beforehand I might go to both of those like bridge looking things that I saw earlier, the one that was down below at least. And then I could head to the core after that. Because that is... oh wait, okay, yeah, I'm going to head up first. Alright, big open spaces. So yeah, plenty of room for activities. You could have a demo derby in here, or like a football game, or a football game, or you could dodgeball. Dodgeball would work. You could do ultimate frisbee. You could have a world wrestling championship, maybe. I don't know. I'm already running out of activities. That could be a gun range. You could also do a gun range. It's long enough for that. Hey, it's space again. I just got sucked out. True and slightly amusing story, which is mostly just me trying to amuse myself. You guys? Everybody? We'll go with everybody. So with the turtle, I don't know if you guys know about my ship. Anyway, it's a big, like, cargo hauler. Well, like, not a cargo hauler, ship hauler. But it's got a hangar inside of it, with one door out. And so I was messing around with logic the other day trying to learn it. And so I hooked up a gravity block to the door release, which is inside of the hangar. And so whenever you hit the door open, then it actually, like, the gravity turns on as if you're getting, like, sucked out of the back of it. Because, you know, if you're standing in there when you open the door, all of the air is going to get sucked out. So you go right along with it. I decided not to do it, but I was just messing around with logic and figured out how to do that. And I was happy with myself for about, 10 minutes. Alright, got a big fancy captain's chair. Alright. Can't see out the left or right, but that's okay. Because, I don't know. Just because. Okay, so now I'm going to head to that lower bridgey bit, except it was a blank room. I don't know. See, like, there's so much stuff you could do. We could do Red Rover in this room. We could play leapfrog for about ever. Frisbee would work. I think I said ultimate frisbee already. I like frisbee, so now you know that about me. You're welcome. Okay, nice use of the different hull blocks here. I just noticed this, just to kind of, again, break up the gray, because there's a lot of gray. So he does a pretty good job of breaking it up by using the different hulls. So like he's got the plain hull here and then hardened hull here. That's just kind of a border, if you will. It's a really nice job doing that. And I'm going to go ahead and head down again. And I might just go straight to the core. Maybe. Hopefully you guys aren't bored. If you're bored, sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. That's pretty much all I got. Because this is the one ship that I'm doing this episode. So, like I said, I'll be trying to cut it a little bit short. Did I look at those? Yeah, that's all the different rooms. Okay. For a second, I thought I missed something. Alright, so there's the core right there. Okay. Alright, next to that crystally thingy bit. Okay, this is a freaking bridge. Holy cow. Got chairs and monitors and all sorts of crazy stuff all over the place. Weapons are up here. Cannons and ooh, a pulse. Wait, oh, it's an old... oh, okay. See, I knew this was an old ship. Okay. So I don't know how old this ship is, but apparently it's fairly old. So yeah, take everything that you've seen with a grain of salt, I guess, because it's an old ship as far as like updates go, because when Schema updates stuff, he freaking updates stuff. I mean, like, things change drastically. I mean, the entire way that people play the game changes with it usually. And holy crap, what is this? It's just a big chamber with no way in or out of it. Okay, so that's all right then. I don't know what to say about that, because it's just a big empty space. And now I'm flying through various other big empty spaces. Okay, there we go. I'm out. I'm free. I'm free. All right, so let's see where this goes real quick. I was curious about this before, and it's just kind of a big room. Looks like. Oh, giant elevator. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Nice windows. All right, and that is another mechabot. Where's this go? Probably, yep, outside. Holy cow, this thing is huge. I kind of wish I was there on foot, because that would give you a better sense of scale. Because holy crap, that's... Okay, that's bigger than most, like, if you just want to put the scale, it's bigger than most Minecraft buildings ever get. Well, I mean, obviously, like, we have a lot of space in StarMade to do that, but that's one of the things I love about this game, is that you can do so much more with it, so much more easily than, you know, with games like Minecraft and stuff. And I'm not turning this into a big debate, so nobody like leave in the comments, oh, Minecraft's better, or Space Engineers, like just go with it. It's just a passing comment, just saying it. So just everybody chill out. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick shot of all the turret points, and holy crap, there's a bunch. And then we're gonna take this baby for a spin. And by for a spin, I mean it's probably going to take about 10 minutes to turn around, because this is a long ship. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right meow. As soon as I go to a different cockpit. Okay, there's the captain's chair. There's the front, and okay, there's those cannon thingies. Here we go. Oh, that's a cool shot. Nice. Okay, so pretty slow, and this is going to hurt. And by that I mean it's going to hurt because it's going to take forever to turn around. Holy crap. So don't ever fight anybody in this ship. Ever. Because you won't be able to turn around. Hopefully the turrets are good enough that they'll defend you, but I don't know. They looked kind of small when I saw them. Speaking of turrets, I know a lot of people have said they would really like me to try out turrets. That's something I could do. I've tried not to do it because I just like to consider turrets as part of the aesthetic of a ship, unless they're like a huge freaking turret. Like the Black, the last ship that I did, is technically one that I should have tested the turrets on. But I mean, that ship was so powerful already. I don't think it would really need them as far as like just main offensive power. It's more of a defensive thing, but they looked pretty big, so I imagine they're fairly powerful. So sorry to anybody who wanted me to check out the turrets on that, and I didn't get to it. But that's just kind of, I don't ever think about it because I'm trying to focus on like the ship as a whole, not necessarily each individual turret. So plus people usually have like a bunch of different turrets on all at once, so I can't go through and test, you know, 10 different turret styles in one ship, because then I'm only going to be doing like one ship review per episode, and I like to do 3. It's just a nice, you know, easy round number. And holy crap, I'm still not turned around yet. Good grief. Oh, there, I can finally see the targets. Good grief. Wait, no, why'd you stop? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go back to the forward camera just so I see how close I am to these things. And, okay, there they are. I see them. Now, I don't know if these are going to work because they're the old weapons systems, so we'll find out. Okay, so there is all the weapons. Not sure if they're going to work. We will test it and see. I'll try the cannons first, just because those are going to work. They're cannons, so that's going to happen. All right, here we go. Fire in 1. All right, 1 click did not destroy the shields, I don't think. It did. Okay, maybe it did. It either just barely did or it just barely didn't. And only a big volley at once. But you can switch back and forth, and it works pretty well. Okay, so before I do the pulse, because it's going to send these things flying, I will try out the cannons on these just to see what kind of penetration we get on it. So here this goes, firing 1. Okay, so not much penetration actually. Only about 7 blocks looks like. 7, 8, maybe 8. Versus the, I was wrong the last time that I said with the black, because it was actually 59. 58 or 59 instead of 60. Or sorry, instead of almost 70. I was just reading my own little bar wrong because I'm not intelligent sometimes. So anyway, let's go ahead and test out those other cannons, see if they're any more powerful as far as penetration goes. No, exactly the same. So, alright. But yeah, they do pack a pretty good punch because they take out 10,000 shields in pretty much one volley. So that's pretty good. Now let's try out these pulse computers. I don't know if these are going to work, but we'll find out. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, that was not a pulse, apparently. Or it is a pulse. Okay, so apparently the pulses, or at least what I thought were pulses, I thought that's what it said on the computer. Alright, well, they're missiles anyway. So there's that. But overall, a very, very pretty ship. Well, okay, no, I shouldn't say pretty because it's a big, chunky, blocky thing. A very nicely put together ship. I'm sure it's probably pretty accurate to the original. I don't know for sure again, but it definitely looks pretty accurate. Looks very mean and tough, so it's very good. Very well constructed and solid looking. So I really like it. Props to SkyLord Luke for pulling off this huge build. This thing is enormous. I don't think I even got to all of it. In fact, I think I missed a really cool bit back here, which is a giant hallway, or it could be like a conduit. I have no idea. We're going to go check it out really quick before I finish off the episode. So, if you guys remember, this back here was that hangar that was at the top of the other main hangar that led way back here. So I was way up in the front up there, and this led back here. But I want to see if this is actually a hallway or not. And it is not. Okay, I thought it was. I really thought I was missing out on something there for a second, but it looks like it is not. Although that would be a really cool hallway. And I imagine this is mostly going to be, yeah, power and shields and engines and every other conceivable thing that he would need to run this. Okay, so yeah, this has been the UNSC Spirit of Fire. It was created by SkyLord Luke, and I would like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to head over to his channel. I will link to it down in the description below. And if you wanted any of these ships, they are all available on the website. I will link to all of them. And other than that, that is about it for me. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.